Right. Romano, I am your father.
No.
What the man saying no for? Yes, boy. The man like, nah, I don't want a man to be my father, boy. Hey.
I could see it, I could see it. Even though it's like adopted, I could see it. I see the vision.
See the vision.
Yeah.
2020, you're like,
Romano just needs some glasses.
Weak.
oh, let's
God, I see it.
go.
Are you sure it's adopted?
Wait, I want to take a picture of this. It's my son, you know. It is, boy. My shades, my shades, boy. Now my shades home. I gotta wear my shades. Let me go. I can't post this on YouTube with no context. Right. So matrices. Let me jump straight into it. Matrix A and B are such that A is a 2 by 2, B is a 2 by 2. Show by multiplying A and B that AB is not equal to BA. Okay. So since Romano unmuted, let's start, right, Romano?
All right.
Is
So yes,
matrix
I'm not even gonna look at my book.
That's good. Is matrix multiplication commutative?
No.
No, because the order matters, right?
Yeah.
So let's multiply A by B. Let's start off by doing that. So matrix A is 3, 2, 5, 4. And we are multiplying that by B, which is 4, 0, 3, minus 1. So how we doing this is rows by columns, right? So tell me, Romano, what is the first row over here?
3, 2,
Right. And what is the first column over here?
4, 3.
Right. So we're going to multiply corresponding elements. So element 1, element 2, element 1, element 2. So let me start off, right? So I'm going to do 3 by 4. Right? And I'm going
Plus
to add
2
1.
by 3.
Great. 2 by 3. So we multiplied this row by this column. Are there any other rows in this matrix?
Yeah, 5 and 4.
There's 5 and 4. So we're going to also multiply that by 4 and 3. Right. So I'm going to multiply 5 by 4. Right? Plus 4 by 3. Nice. Guys, what I just did, I multiplied all the elements in the first matrix by the first column in the second matrix. So, are there any other columns to work with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
0 and negative 1.
0 and negative 1. Good job, son. Good job. Making your father proud. Wait, let me just get some water. Put it on my eyes, dab it on my eyes. Wow. They grow up so fast. Right. So 3 by 0 plus
2 by negative 1.
right? So in case any of you all are confused, we finished multiply these rows by this column. So now we're going to move on to the other column, 0 minus 1. So it's 3 by 0 plus 2 by minus 1. Then it's going to be what?
5 by 0 plus 4 by minus 1.
Good job, son. Let's do this quickly. 3 by 4 is 12. 2 by 3 is 6. 5 by 4 is 20. 4 by 3 is 12. 3 by 0 is 0. 2 by minus 1 is minus 2. 5 by 0 is 0. 4 by minus 1 is minus 4. So we have 12 plus 6. What's 12 plus 6? Speed.
18.
Right? 0 plus minus 2.
Negative 2.
That's negative 2, right? Because 0 is nothing, right? They're not affecting anything. And we have a positive and a negative. A positive and a negative is a negative, so negative 2. Then we have 20 plus 12, which is 32. Then we have 0 plus minus 4 is the same story. That'll just be minus 4. Is everybody okay with that? A by B?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I need another volunteer. Which one of my other
Try
children
to
are
do
going
it.
to? Right. Akira. Okay, my other child is gonna.
Sir, I don't think you can.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense because we essentially
Yeah,
the same age. We are essentially the same age.
yeah.
Yeah, well, my sister then. My sister gonna anyways, let me go, right? So B by A. So B is 4, 0, 3, minus 1. And A is 3, 2, 5, 4. What is the first row in this matrix?
4 and 0,
Then multiplying that by the column.
3 and 5, right? So it'll be 4 by 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then 0 by 5,
Yeah.
and then 4
Yeah.
by
Nah.
3 by 3, right? And negative 1 by 5.
Remember, you're multiplying all the
Yes,
rows
right.
by the column. When you finish with all the rows, move on to the other column.
Yes.
I feel like we're missing some people. Nikolai still ain't joined us yet. Praise God. Nikolai's mother's son. Ah, real children. Like, wow. Best
4
of
by 2,
right? 4 by 2.
0 by 2. 0 by 4, sorry, right? 3 by 2, and then 1 by negative 1 by 4.
So let's work this thing quickly. 4 by 3 is 6.
12,
What's the input? Whoa. 4 by 3 is 12. 0,
0,
0.
8, 0. Your answer will be 12, 8, 4, and 2.
Right, because 9 minus 5 is 4.
Yeah.
And 6 minus 4 is 2.
Okay.
Great. So we could now write, therefore, AB is not equal to BA. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
And if we want to show that we're real bad, we could add in an additional line and say, this proves that matrix multiplication is what? That matrix multiplication is
Not commutative.
well done, son. Well done.
I just tell my mother there what going on. She laughed.
Okay, it have anybody in this class that don't understand this at all? Have anybody here that feeling chopped? Sky, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling great. That's good. Nice. I like that energy. Nia, how you feeling?
Excuse sir, but you had to switch the order around for BE.
Yeah. So Joshua, if you look at the question, right, it's saying show by multiplying A and B that AB is not equal to BA. So Joshua, look at this, right? They said by multiplying A and B. Joshua, and you can multiply A and B like this or like this.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
that means that basically means that it's a switch around the order.
exactly. And when we switched around the order, did we get the same matrix?
Yeah, no,
No.
different answer.
Different answer, but in both instances, we did get a 2 by 2 matrix, but they were different. So therefore, AB is not equal to BA. And this proves that matrix multiplication is not commutative, meaning the order does matter. Right, Karina, how are we feeling? I hear and Karina. Okay, I see she on mute.
Yeah, you can repeat.
Looking at what I have on the screen here, I wonder if you understand or if you're feeling cooked.
Oh no, I understand.
Okay. Kira, you're good, right?
Yes, sir.
Samir, feeling good?
Yes.
Right, Samir, I want to hear more, no? Yeah, Samir, he is like a legend. Yeah, how do you hear your voice a little more and thing? You know, he's one of the OG people. Well, I can't say OG, but like he's been in lives and thing now. Yeah, you've been there. So I want to hear more often. Yeah. Right, Vinaya, I know you're not feeling well. Indicate somehow that you're good. Indicate somehow.
Yes, sir, I could.
Okay, cool, cool. Right, Ria, you good?
Yes, sir.
I bet. Let's move on to the other question then. Part 2. Find A inverse, the inverse of A. Do you all remember the formula for inverse?
1 over the determinant of A adjoint times adjoint here. A, yeah.
Excellent. Who here remember that?
Me, sir.
Nice, nice, nice. Akira, like the Tassa stop, boy. Tassa stop.
Yeah, finally.
People them divorce something. They divorce something. The wedding done. That is the big wedding. Prakash and Parvati done. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Right. So we want to find the inverse of A. So matrix A was 3, 2, 5, 4. Right? So matrix A is 3, 2, 5, 4. If I want to find the inverse of this matrix, I need to find its determinant and its adjoint. So let's find the determinant first. And the determinant is this part over here, right? The one where you have two lines on either side. Do you remember how to find the determinant?
Yes, sir.
Walk me through it.
So you cross multiply.
Yeah, effectively, it's like cross multiplication. You
So it'll
multiply
be
the
3 by 4,
right,
and then you minus 5 by 2.
right. So if you want to find the determinant, you're gonna multiply the leading diagonal minus the product of the lagging diagonal. So it's the first diagonal, the product of the first diagonal minus the product of the second diagonal. Great. What is 3 by 4? Yeah, Joshua?
Is it 2?
Well, yeah, it is 2 because 3 by 4 is 12 and 5 by 2 is 10. So 12 minus 10 is 2. Excellent. Is everybody okay with that? I see you waving that calculator.
Casio!
Hey, boy, yes. Hey, Joshua, you remember how to do Tony Casio, boy? Big up yourself. Big up yourself, boy. You remember. Yeah, boy. Nice. Let me.
We're still using the shop back at school.
Wait, boy. But you better try with that shot, boy.
Sharp, leave the sharp in the abyss.
Yeah, boy. Get rid of that. Okay, so we find the determinant.
I
Now,
wish, but Sir said he using that for add maths.
hey, you could use honestly, I recommend the Casio for everything, but that's fine. I solved this matrix with my sharp. That's good. Okay, you find the inverse with your sharp. Samir?
No, sir. I just work it out by use my sharp.
Oh, with the Casio, you could literally get the answer immediately. Like you could put this into your Casio, and the Casio will tell you what A inverse is. It'll give you the final answer. Yeah. Right, so now we need to find the adjoint of A. To find the adjoint, we are going to do what? Does anybody remember how to find the adjoint?
So you switch the 3 and the 4,
Right, so
and
that
the 2 and the 5, just change the signs.
right. So for anybody that did not get that, for the leading diagonal, aka the first diagonal, what you want to do is you want to swap the elements. And for the other diagonal, you want to change sign for the other diagonal. Cool. Now let's just combine everything together to find A inverse. So A inverse is going to be 1 all over 2 multiplied by the adjoint, which is 4 minus 2 minus 5 and 3. Now to complete this answer, you should multiply all the elements by a half on the inside. So Akira, what is a half by 4?
4 over 2.
Right, that's 4 over 2.
right?
What is a half by minus 2?
Minus 2 over 2,
What is
then
that?
minus 5 over 2, and then 3 over 2, and you could substitute, so you'll get 2, negative 1.
Wait, no, not substitute. I think you mean to
I
say
mean,
simplify.
yeah, divide. Why I say substitute?
Simplify,
Um,
yeah.
yeah. 2
So 4 over
minus
2.
1
So 4 over 2 is just 2. 2 into minus 2, just negative
is
1.
minus 1.
We can't simplify this, so you leave it
No.
as, I'll just be minus 5 over 2 and 3 over 2. Is there anybody in class here that doesn't understand this at all? Let me know. I need to hear all your voices, Nia, let me know what's going on. We feeling chopped?
No, sir, I could.
All right, it's vibes. We good. Nice. If all you understand, don't stay quiet, I need to know. Give me the energy, right? Ariel, let me know what's going on.
Yes, I understand.
All right. I'm not seeing Chloe today, boy. Somebody go in chat and tag Chloe. Normally I see Chloe, it's be real hearing from Chloe. I'm seeing Chloe today. Let me just tag them. I'm not seeing Chloe. I'm not seeing Gianna. Not seeing guys. My heart is breaking. Right. Let's move on now. Part 3. Write down the 2 by 2 matrix representing the matrix product A by A inverse. So anytime you multiply the original matrix by its inverse, what do you get? The what matrix?
The identity matrix.
Perfect. You get the identity matrix, I. And I is equal to what?
1, 0, 0, 1.
Awesome. And if I multiply anything by I, what would I get? Say like I had 1, 2, 3, 4, and I multiply that by 1, 0, 0, 1. What will my answer
You'll
be?
get back 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. I'll get back 1, 2, 3, 4. In the last class, we went through that. The identity matrix is like equivalent to 1. And if you multiply 1 by anything, you get back the original thing. So same thing. Hey, good night. Good night, son.
Son?
Don't ask Nikolai. Don't ask Nikolai.
So his adopted son?
But that things happen, yeah. So Romano is now my son. Yeah. I say
Okay,
like,
put you as number 2, I could be number 1.
whoa. You see how fast that I'm exchanging like favoritism and thing. One way. Wow.
Excuse me, but how exactly do we put a double Casio?
You're trying to multiply this to see if you get 1, 0, 0, 1.
Yeah.
Okay, that would take some time, but you already have matrix A in your calculator.
Matrix A, which would mean one you just wrote up. 1, 0, 0, 1.
Right there.
No, hold on.
You can do this entire thing on your Casio.
Excuse sir, have I missed much?
You didn't
Oh,
really
no.
miss much. You're fine.
Oh, okay, sir.
Right, so Joshua, if you want to do this on your Casio, the first thing you gotta go on matrix mode. So for me, I would press menu, setup, then 4. Right? Then I would have to define the matrix. So I would define matrix A. It has 2 rows and it has 2 columns. I'll put 2 and 2. Then I'm going to put, so matrix A was 3, right? Press equal. Then it was 2, press equal. Then it's 5, press equal. 4, equal. Right? So what I just did, I just stored matrix A in my Casio calculator. That is what I just did. Right? I'm going to clear my screen now. Right? If I want to access the matrix, I'm going to press Shift Option. Wait. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna press option, right? I'm gonna press option. I'm gonna press 3 for matrix A. Then I'm gonna press multiply. I'm gonna press option again. I'm gonna press 3 for matrix A. And I'm going to press the button where it says, where's that button, boy? Okay, I'll just do this. I'll press the button where it's extra power, and I'll put the power -1, close bracket. Okay, I did not get through. I have a specific button I'm looking for. Where's the specific button I'm looking for? It's weird. Give me a second. Give me a second, right? Option 3. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Okay. So, Joshua, once you have the matrices stored in the calculator, you're gonna press option. You're gonna press 3 for matrix A. Then I'm gonna press multiply. I'm gonna press option again to access the matrix A. And I'm gonna put that to the power -1. I'm gonna press equal, and you should see, watch. Look what I got. I got the 1001. Awesome. Now we have slightly different Casios, Joshua, but it should be the same process. You want to store matrix A in a calculator. Once you have matrix A stored,
-1, 0, 0, -1.
now you're supposed to get 1001, like me. Again, 1001. Yeah.
But you did say different answers, right?
Now you're supposed to get the exact same answer. 1001. You go show me what you do after class.
So I reach good night.
Hey, good night, Chloe. Good night, Chloe. You good?
Yes, sir.
I wasn't hearing your voice. Right?
So I was coming over here and not reach home.
Okay, okay. Well, you know he wasn't hearing your voice now, so I say I'm gonna just send a message on your chat. But yeah, Joshua, I will send you a video after. But if you do any cast series, supposed to get 1001. What going on here, boy? What? Let me take a picture of this. What is this? Sir's favorite child. Sir's adopted son. Sir's adopted son number 1. What is he in here, boy?
Just a question. When it is you put matrix A into the calculator, right? How it is I multiply the 1001 matrix to get back the inverse?
Wait. Let me take the time again.
Yeah.
Wait. So what are you trying to do? Are you trying to show that A by A inverse will give you 1001?
Yeah. So
Okay, so you have matrix A in your calculator already?
just now, I had to do it back because it come up, but I had to reach to the point where I put the A matrix in.
Do you have the same calculator as me?
Casio?
They're the exact same one as me.
I don't think so. But it's showing that I could choose the matrix like the form if it's 2 by 2, 3 by 2.
Wait, just do exactly as I tell you, because I presume you had the Casio like this, and when you press mode setup, 6 is matrix.
Yeah.
Alright, so guys, everybody, this is what to do, right? You're gonna press mode in the calculator, and you should see 6 for matrix. It's gonna ask you matrix with a question mark. 1 is matrix A, 2 is matrix B, and 3 is matrix C. Are you seeing that? Nikolai,
Yes.
Nikolai, you would have to do something different, right? Nikolai, you would have to go on menu setup, press 4 for matrix. Right? But everybody who had the same calculator, when you press 6, option 6, you should see this. So then you're gonna press 1 for matrix A. So yeah, excellent. That's what you should be seeing, Sky. Right? So Sky, now you want to press option 5 because you have a 2 by 2, right? Yeah, I see it. I be on the same page. Then you're gonna put in matrix A, right? Matrix A is 3. So you're gonna press 3 equal, then you're gonna press 2 equal, then you're gonna press 5 equal, then you're gonna press 4 equal. You should be seeing this. We're on the same page, right? Nice. Then you're gonna press AC. You're gonna press AC to clear the screen. We're on the same page?
Mhm.
All right. Mm, wait, now I had to ask myself, okay, yeah. Right. Okay, I know what to do next. So the next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna press Shift 4. When you press Shift 4, this should come up. Right. So Sky, we are looking at matrix A, right? So you have to press 3 for matrix A. MATA should pop up.
Yes.
And you want to multiply that by the inverse. So you're gonna press the multiply button. Then you're gonna press Shift 4, and you're gonna press 3 to get matrix A again. You should be seeing this.
Oh.
And then you're gonna press the button. Which button, boy? You see it have a x to the power minus 1 button? See this button here? You're gonna press the x to the power minus 1 button, and then press equal, and it should get the identity matrix.
What one?
I can't see it. Yeah, that one, x to the power minus 1.
So you can go back over the last part before you get the
Oh.
identity.
Yes, guy, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Clock it. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Right. Right. So, Nikolai, you have a different calculator. So for you, you'll have to press menu 4. I presume you define the matrix already, matrix A.
No, I think I make a mistake, so I'm going to start it over.
Right. So Nikolai, you have to press menu. You have to press menu, then 4 for matrix. Then you're gonna press 1 to define matrix A. You have 2 rows and you have 2 columns. So you're gonna see 0, 0, 0 pop up for matrix A, and you'll have to fill it in. Yeah? So when you have it filled in, Nikolai, tell me.
Yes, sir.
Wait, Alessandra, we open it to see me?
Of course, sir.
That's crazy. But yeah, Nikolai, you have the 3254, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you're gonna press AC to clear the screen. Right? You with me?
Yes, sir.
Then you're gonna press Option.
Yes, sir.
You should see what you see. You should see what I see in here.
Yeah, seeing that, sir.
You're gonna press 3 for matrix A.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to multiply that by A inverse to get the identity matrix. You're gonna press on multiply. You're gonna press the multiply button. Then you are going to press Option again, and you're gonna press 3 for matrix A again. So you should have matrix A by matrix A.
Okay.
You have that?
Yes, sir.
Then you're gonna press the x to the power minus 1 button. It's right next to sign.
Okay, yeah.
Press equal, and your
That's
mind is
good.
about to be blown. Press
Yes,
equal.
sir. See it there now, sir.
Yeah.
I put the, you see the X with the box?
Oh, no, if you do
Press
that,
that
you get it correct.
instant.
I did press it and I didn't get it correct. But like, I'll just see how Casio is infinitely superior. Like, come on, man. Come on. Why you using a sharp in the big 2026? Right? Samir, did you know you could do this? All of this on the Casio?
Yes, sir. But sharps are better though.
What?
Really
Nah.
fast.
Nah. Mm-mm. Samir, we gonna fall off for this. Oh God. But everybody had their personal preferences, and I respect you for standing by your preferences, even though it's like in the minority. But I respect that you could stand up for what you believe in. That's good. All right. Fun time. Let me go. All right, I need a volunteer. Which one I'm sure and want to help me with this one? Sky, you want to help me with this one? I see she pointing in the other direction.
It can't be the favorite child, and I wanted to be chosen.
That favorite child for a reason, how to be. If it's your favorite child, I mean, I'm gonna call upon you the most. So, let me go, right,
So,
guys?
so sorry to
Yeah.
cut you, but we had do this question the last day in class, and when I was doing the homework, I realized we did it already. So I changed up the question and do it differently.
Okay, way big up
Yeah.
you. But let me just revisit it quickly, right? Because I know a lot of people that was like late in the night now, and everybody brain cells was kind of like dying. So let me just revisit it. So Sky, read the question for me.
Write the following pair of simultaneous equations as a matrix equation.
Okay. So Sky, to do this, you need to make a matrix of coefficients. You need to make a matrix of variables. And you need to make a matrix of constants. So what would go in the matrix of coefficients?
So 3, 2, 5, and 4.
Yeah, 3, 2, 5, and 4. You with me?
Yes, sir.
What would go into the matrix of variables?
X and Y,
And what would go in this matrix?
1 and 5.
Was it that hard?
No.
No, it wasn't. Right? And I want to draw your attention to something. Did we see this matrix anywhere else? Did we see it anywhere else?
Yes, sir.
What matrix is that? Come on, what matrix is that?
That was the inverse.
Matrix.
That was E. And didn't we find the inverse and thing already for that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so like this question is light work then. Now, for some of all, they might be so confused right now. Or they might be like, what? How is this and this the same thing? Sky, because you're probably wondering that, right? You're probably looking at this and saying, well, this looking real different from this. Yeah or no?
I
Or like,
mean, what
or
is
like
in the forms?
it's in different forms, right? But do you think they mean the same thing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they mean the same thing. And if you had trust issues, let me verify that. So Sky, if we wanted to multiply this out, right? You'd multiply row by column. So tell me what to write.
3 by X plus 2 by Y equals 1. And then below that is 5 by X plus 4 by Y.
Right. Watch. 3x plus 2y is 1. We getting back this. 5x plus 4y is equal to 5. We getting back that. Madness. Right, badness. We're real bad. Get them performance. Get them performance. Oh, you see that video with no mind. If I post this publicly, I can't say anything about no minister and thing, and I can't
Yeah, the man on the news.
You
So
see
mommy
it?
was just watching the news.
Oh. Hey, I not gonna call out any names, but man was gone. Man was gone. That man, his head was gone. Yeah. Uh, right? Okay, part 2. Sky, read part 2 for me.
Write the solution of your matrix equation and B as a product of two matrices.
Okay, so this one might be a bit tricky, right? Let me just find out from the rest of them. Chloe, Nikolai, Akira, Ria, Nia, Vinaya, Karina, Joshua. What's her names, boy? Sheena, Mira, Ariel. Whoa. Does this part confuse you all? If it does, tell me. If it does, tell me. Does it confuse you guys?
No.
Everybody is really, really quiet.
So I confused.
Okay, I'm happy to hear that. Well, not that you're confused, but I admit to me you're confused. Okay, do you understand the first part at least?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Ria, if I said that this was matrix A, this was matrix X, and this was matrix B, wouldn't it be possible for me to write AX is equal to B?
Yeah.
Okay, anybody confused by this or you understand?
Understood, sir.
I understand, sir.
All right, Ria, what is the unknown here?
X.
Right, X is the unknown. So if I want to find for X, I need to get rid of A. What in the world of matrices, what is the opposite of a matrix? We just do functions. What's the opposite of f of x?
Yeah, I'll take a wild guess because I honestly can't remember.
So inverse?
Yeah, it's the inverse. It's the inverse.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
inverse. Right? So we would multiply both sides by A inverse. And you're probably saying, well, why is it doing that? You go see. And you have to be careful how you're doing this. It's A inverse by B. If you do the other way around, it's not going to work. Let us understand why. Ria, A inverse is the inverse of matrix A. Matrix A is a what kind of matrix? What's the order of it? How much rows by columns it have? Rows by columns. How much rows is in there?
2,
And how much columns is in?
2.
Right, so that's a 2 by 2 matrix. If you find the inverse, it will also be a 2 by 2 matrix, right?
Right.
What is matrix B? Matrix B is a what kind of matrix? How much rows and how much columns is in?
2 by 1.
Right, because you have 2 rows and 1 column, 2 by 1. If I multiply a 2 by 2 by a 2 by 1, is that compatible?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the inner numbers are the same. But if I swap this, it will not be compatible. So be careful about that. Because if I swap it, it's going to be B first. So B is a 2 by 1 and A is a inverse is a 2 by 2. Would that work? Are the inner numbers the same?
Nope.
No, it wouldn't work, right? So you have to be very careful about how you're doing that. Now, Ria, what is A inverse by A? Anytime you multiply the inverse by the original, what matrix do you get?
I don't know.
The identity matrix. A by A inverse or A inverse by A gives you the identity matrix. Remember that anytime you multiply the inverse by the original, you get the identity matrix. Right. And Ria, if I multiply anything by the identity matrix, what do I get? Do you recall?
Nope.
Yeah or no?
Nope.
No? Okay. The identity matrix come like 1. Let me give you an example, right? You see how we had this matrix 1, 0, 0, 1? Ria,
Yeah.
if I multiplied anything by this, right? Like, okay, let me just say I multiply 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 0, 0, 1. What would I get? Well, I would just get back 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Ria, anything you multiply by the identity matrix, you get back the exact same thing. Right?
Okay.
So if I have I by x, that's just going to give me back x. So my solution is going to be A inverse by B. That is what my solution is going to be. X is going to be A inverse by B. So the answer that they want you to write the solution of your matrix as a product of two matrices. So watch this, right? So Ria, could you remind me what is matrix X? What is the matrix for X?
XY.
Right? Right? So XY. And that is going to be equal to A inverse. Right? A inverse. Do we know what A inverse is? Did we find that anywhere else in the question?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is A inverse right here.
So, no, I just did the inverse on my calculator again.
Yeah, wait. I would advise you to look at the question. They typically, like with these types of questions, it's usually a multi-step question. Right? And Ria, what is matrix B?
1, 5.
1, 5. Great. Okay, if you are confused, I need you to tell me ASAP because you need to understand this. So Ria, for your sake, just to make sure you're fully locked in, I'll go it over again. And this will help anybody that might be confused and they're not seeing. So Ria, write the following pair of simultaneous equations as a matrix equation. So we need to come up with the matrix of coefficients, and coefficients is just the number in front of the variable. So 3, 2, 5, 4. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
Then we need to come up with the matrix of coefficients. Or I say matrix of variables,
Variables.
x and y. And then we need to come up with the matrix of constants. So 1 and 5. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this didn't confuse you, right?
Nah.
Nah, and in prior questions, and you would have seen this matrix somewhere.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind for me, please. So if I wanted to make my life a little simpler, I could have wrote A, X, and B. So this would have been matrix A, this would have been matrix X, and this would have been matrix B. You understand?
Yeah.
So in other words, AX is equal to B. You with me or you confused?
Yeah, with you.
Right. And in the second part, what did they say?
Write the solution of your matrix equation in BI as a product of two matrices.
As a product of two matrices. So you want to multiply one matrix by the other matrix. So let me get down to this. I don't want you to be confused after this. So Ria, we are trying to find for what here?
X?
Yes. Right. Ria, if I want to find for x, what would I need to multiply a by? Think about it, Ria. What?
Inverse.
Yes, I would multiply by A inverse, but why are we doing that? Well, if I multiply A inverse by A, what matrix will that give me?
The identity.
Right, and the identity matrix by anything will just give you back what?
Itself.
It give you back? Right,
Well,
so if I have I or X, that's just going to give me back what?
the same thing.
It's going to give me back X, right?
Yeah, X.
So if I want to figure out what X is, that's just going to be A inverse by B, right? You with me?
Yeah.
So when they say write the solution of your matrix equation, my solution is going to be X. I want to find for X. And that is going to be the product of A inverse by B. Do you understand now 100%?
Yes, sir.
You're sure?
Yes, sir.
And earlier in the question, we actually found for A inverse, and we know that B is 1, 5. So I wrote that over here. So this is my solution, and to find the solution, I need to multiply A inverse by B. That's what they mean by a product of two matrices. This is one matrix, and this is another matrix, and then multiplying them. Are you sure you understand 100%?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. I feel like someone they don't understand here, and they're just not saying anything. I'm just do a quick roll call. Right, Adetola, I see you just joined. Right, how are you with this? Wait, give me a second, I'll come back.
So use his favorite channel, eh?
Wait, give me a second, I'm coming back.
Yes, Sky? Use your favorite channel. Since when?
Actually, Sir told me that himself, Sir told me that in class, I don't know if he was there. I saw Sir adopted son number 2 really here. Anchor.
Real bacchanal here, boy.
It's not number 2, I am the OG.
So you gotta put
As the OG adopted son.
Wait, so who's the oldest student here? Like, who was the student that from day one? Like, was here since day one?
Probably Nikolai. Well,
Nah, I feel like Joshua. I knew Joshua before I knew all of you guys. I knew Joshua for a while. And well, Shayna in the Form 4 class. Shayna is like OG. Like Shayna is like since the inception I started this batch of kids. The Form 4. Yeah. But you see now, I just happen to interact a lot with Romano and Nikolai. It just, and I feel like Sky was there for a good while, you know. Sky was there for a good while. But
I joined when it was what's his name? Desron and Jada and who just wrote this year?
Yeah, you
Like earlier
joined
last year.
a long time then. Yeah, so
I was
Sky.
going to-
Oh, Ria here
So
long.
I know what my role is here. It's a forgotten child.
Way. Oh.
I gonna yeah.
Wait, I gotta change your name to wait,
That is crazy.
not forgotten.
So I gonna change my name. I change my name.
Ria, you know you want me good enough. We good enough. We good enough. I just
Nah, I don't know that anymore. You know.
wow.
No, because since Romano and Nikolai come, me and Sky and Shane and everybody just
So,
in
and
proxy.
Mira was there too.
I didn't know Mira was in the class.
Mira
So you
was there
forget
too.
so Perseus,
So
not
you
here anymore. You
forget
forget
them.
she too.
And Perseus.
I didn't know Mira was in the class. I didn't
Wow.
know she was joining. I didn't know she was in the class right now.
So you see, it's not forgotten and forgotten.
Mira, are you with us? You see? That's what I'm talking about. I don't know where Mira is. Ariel, you there? Ariel, you good?
Hello. I was making a bread and cheese. Sorry.
Mira, do you want to be adopted?
Obviously, you got ask her.
I don't recommend that, you know, so just forget his trend.
Wow.
The guy's the one over here.
Yeah, but since I's your sister, that means I's blood, you know. So
Oh, God. What are you hearing here, boy?
Who is the forgotten child?
Me.
Oh my god.
Oh, I forgot my name not there anymore. It's Ria.
Oh, God.
Hi, Ria.
Hi, Mira. I hope you're enjoying your bread and cheese.
Thanks if like teleportation was a thing now where I like send some through the screen for you.
So
Oh
now slice
God,
something.
I know stuff my face, but thanks anyway. Thanks. At least you offering and not
Wow.
not training, but offering.
Whoa. I
Hey,
think it's
Mira,
your
I
reaction.
want that. I want some bread and cheese. I'm hungry right now.
This best daughter.
Best daughter. Wow.
Wow, my name is Tamira Sukan, you know, I don't know about all you, but
I didn't change up some of them name. Okay. What's the name, Mira boy? Jealous daughter. Jealous but still loved. Now you know I'm not gonna change your name, but you will change your name for yourself. But I love everybody here. Yeah. It's one love. Guys, do you all understand this question? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Listen.
Okay, so if I erase this, if I erase all of this, or you can tell me how to proceed with this question? Or nah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me run through the question. I need somebody to do the question, Mama. Somebody other than Nikolai, because I know Nikolai know the answer. Right? So somebody. Sure. Let me go. Read the question from a fast. Part 2.
write the solution of your matrix equation in BI as a product of two matrices.
Right, a product. So we need to multiply two matrices by each other. We said that this could be matrix A, this could be matrix X, and this could be matrix B. So I could now write that AX is equal to B. If I want to find the solution, I would need to make X the subject of the formula I would need to find for X. So tell me, Akira, how would I multiply to get rid of E?
You'd find and always find the adjacent first. Well, one over the
Wait. Tell me ways I want to find for you. Trying to find for the what there.
Adjoint, sorry.
No, the inverse. That's the correct thing to tell me.
Yes,
Inverse. Akira, why do we want to do this? if you want to get rid of X, if you want to get rid of A, right? You're going to multiply by the opposite of A. You're going to multiply by A inverse on both sides.
Yes, sir.
So I'll end up with A inverse by AX is equal to what? Akira?
A inverse B?
Yeah, A inverse by B. The order matters. If you write B by A inverse, I'll be wrong. You know why? Or not? Salma, Akira?
That because A comes first before B.
No.
No, I don't. I don't know.
A is a 2 by 2 matrix, right? So if you find A inverse, what order do you think that will be?
2.
Be a 2 by 2 as well.
2 by 2, right.
So A inverse is going to be a 2 by 2 matrix. Can you tell me the order of matrix B?
2 by 1.
Right. Will this work out? Are the inner numbers the same?
Yes, sir. But if you change it, it won't work out. Okay, makes
It
sense.
wouldn't work out because B is 2 by 1 and A inverse is 2 by 2.
Right.
It wouldn't be the same. So that wouldn't work out. So I hope we understand why I'm writing it like this. Akira, what is A inverse by A? What is the inverse by the regular matrix? It's going to give you what?
The identity.
Right, and the identity matrix by anything is going to give you
It's
anything.
same thing, right?
Exactly. So I by X is just what?
I.
Nah.
Well, no, I by X is X.
Yeah. Because I come like if it's the number 1. I come like if it's
Yes.
1. 1 by anything is itself. So X is equal to A inverse by B. So now you would just write this here. So what is matrix X? Well, matrix X was XY. A inverse, we actually found that earlier. A inverse was this. Hopefully you're paying attention, because I feel like something like this gonna come this year. And B is 1, 5. Akira, are you okay with this or not?
Yes, sir.
So you understand that A inverse is just the inverse of whatever this is. And we actually had to solve this in the prior part. We had to solve for A inverse over here. So we had that 2 minus 1 minus 5 over 2, 3 over 2. So that's A inverse. I mean, if you understand that. This is A inverse.
Yes, sir.
And B is just a matrix of constants, which is E1, 5. Cool. Now, this is your answer. They didn't tell you to solve it. They just tell you to write the solution as a product of 2 matrices, and that's what we did. That's what we did. Right? By the way, if all you want to like a porn on the camera and thing. Yeah. Sky punchy camera. Sky, I never see you in my life. So
Who
if
is Casio president, by the way?
I don't know. That is who that is
That's
that?
me. Who else would it be?
Where you get the NXM from?
So my first ever Instagram name, it was nxm.moon. So yeah, that's where I get it from. Actually get it from a maths textbook, so big up that.
Big up, big up. So let's just be a little extra here and actually solve the thing. Mira, do you remember how to do matrix multiplication or no?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me see if you remember how to do it. So how am I going to multiply this matrix by this? Chirp, 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 chirp.
I was now gonna say bleep, 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 bleep,
I
bleep.
was now gonna say 3 days
Are
later.
you connecting? Are you connecting? Hello, come back.
All right, Mira, what is the
Yeah.
first row in this matrix?
2, 1.
Right. So it's row by column, right? And one,
Yeah.
I only have one column here, so
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be 2 by 1. What
2 by
next?
1, and
Mhm.
then minus 1 by 5,
Plus minus 1 by
plus
5.
minus 1 by 5,
Yeah.
and then the other line would be minus 5 over 2 by 1, plus 3 over 2 by 5.
Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Although, by the way, congratulations again. Big up you on the job, on the employment. You're holding on the fort.
Thanks, adulting actually start now, and I feel like kind of sad about it.
Nah, don't worry.
You buying me something?
Hey, all you have to understand, Mira working, she's an entrepreneur with a roti shop. She have it going, you know. Just
You
not
roti
gonna forget
shop,
about
then
us.
the food truck gonna start soon,
Yeah.
when
So
you
free
finish
roti.
medical school
I have a
next year.
question. We getting roti?
Wait,
Or
so free roti, right? Free roti?
roti?
Are we
Of
come by
course,
ya?
of course,
Free roti
roti is
for
free. Roti is free.
That's good, that's good. I hope I get in some extra free roti here because, yeah, I had to get extra free roti.
You see peas in season, peas puree is a thing,
That is good, that is real good. I can't hate that. Right, so Mira, let me continue, right? What's 2 by 1?
2.
Minus 1 by 5? Minus 1 by 5?
Minus 5.
Minus 5 over 2 by 1? Well, that's just minus 5 over 2. 3 over 2 by 5? 5 by 3 is what?
15.
So you have what, right? You have minus 5 over 2 plus
Yeah.
15 over 2. So
Uh-huh.
it's really minus 5 plus 15. Imagine you're taking away 5 from 15.
Yeah.
What that would be? You take 5 from 15.
10.
10 over 2 is? How much times 2 could go into 10?
5.
So it's going to be 5, and 2 minus 5 is 3. Minus 3. So x is equal to minus 3, and y is equal to 5. Are we okay with that? Or no?
Yeah.
Right. Now, they didn't tell us to do all of that, right? They just asked us to do this, to go up to this part. They never asked us to solve it. They just said, write it as a product of two matrices. Your answer is always going to be the inverse of the matrix of coefficients by the matrix of constants. So, I mean, I do not like a little memorize things, but I'll just put it down for you in case I'll forget. But do we understand that anything by the identity matrix, you're just gonna get back to your original thing? Like, if I had 1573 and I multiply that by 1001, what am I supposed to get, Mira? You can tell me off the top of your head without doing any calculations. Okay, I'm not hearing from Mira. Could anybody else tell me? What am I supposed to?
1573. 1573, sir.
Right. So I think I could understand why I chose to multiply by A inverse so that would I get I over here. Because anything by I is anything, right? I by X, that would just give me back X. And in doing that, I'd be able to find for X. So I really hope you understand that. I don't like to do this, but for memorization sakes, your answer is always going to be, so your matrix, so matrix of variables, and that's going to be equal to the inverse matrix of coefficients Yes, if you need to take a screenshot, please, by all means, take a screenshot. I'm still not satisfied. I feel like a lot of you all still don't understand this. But if you do understand it, please let me know.
Vibes, sir.
I
Yes,
cooking.
that's
You're cooking as good as Mira. That's the question.
Better.
Wait.
Mira,
Next,
that sounds like a challenge, eh? That sounds
next,
like a challenge.
Ariel.
Wait, what you say?
You see, she not even paying attention, boy. Wow, wow, wow,
I'm
wow, wow.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried to sip some ginger tea here like a real auntie.
Hey, boy. Next thing, Romano pop a roti shop right next to Mira roti shop.
I will beat Romano with a
Wait.
I will take that bus up shot and he go understand why they just call it bus up shot. Watch your mouth.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
I think the ginger tea turned she into an actual tanty.
I think so. She like,
Romano, I wasn't taking
But
that.
I stand with Mira, to be honest, because we still
I was
following
just
that grudge. I
traumatized.
still
Oh
holding
my
that
God.
grudge.
No,
Listen,
Romano,
Hey,
I wasn't taking that
we do
tonight.
not have branches in Chagonas and Pinal up in North everywhere.
wow.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
I
I
feel like
must find a shop and I get free roti, right?
I feel like Mira needs to
Sorry,
hire me for that job. I want to build some people too.
What? Karina, no, Karina, you kind of violent. Oh,
That is wasting food.
yeah, that is wasting food.
Well, we
Wow.
could beat you with it and then make you eat it.
What the hell? That, no.
There's no wasting food if you eat it.
No
Okay,
wastage.
okay, let we do we work. Oh, again, a bit too racy here, boy. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Okay, so who wanna help me with part B? 2016. Whatever, part B. Who wanna help me with that?
Me.
All right, so Samir, are you doing this for a particular reason?
Yeah.
You know, Valentine's coming up. Anyways, let me go get the question I read from her.
Determine the value of x for its a matrix. 3x24 is singular.
All right, a matrix is singular if it's what is equal to 0.
If the determinant is equal to 0.
Right, so a matrix is singular if it's right. How much of you all knew this? That if a matrix is singular, its determinant is 0. How much of us knew that?
me, sir, because when I was doing the question, I researched it.
Okay, that's good. So, Samir, how would I find the determinant of this?
You have to multiply 3 by 4.
Mhm.
Take away x by 2. Well, x multiplied by 2.
Either way is fine because multiplication is commutative. And we know that entire thing, not you, somebody else. That entire thing is supposed to be equal to what? If it's a singular matrix, what is it supposed to be equal to?
0.
Okay. I was going to say not Nikolai, but yeah. Equals to 0. Yeah, so Samir, what is 3 by 4?
12.
Okay. Then we have 2 by x. What is 2 by x?
2x.
And that'll be equal to?
0.
Right. We're trying to find for x. So we need to make x the subject of the formula. So what would I do?
You would make x the substitute from that.
But how? How are I doing that?
You would carry the x across.
Oh, yeah, you could do that. And if you do that, it would be 12 is equal to 2x. Sure. And then you would just divide both sides by 2. That is correct. How much of y'all want to do that? He wants to move across the minus 2x. Okay.
I actually moved it 12.
How much of you guys want to move across the 12? And how much of you guys want to move across the minus 2x?
So I want to move across the 12.
Okay. Well, we can move across the 12. I'll show you all both solutions, right? But the typical consensus is you would take the number and you'd move across the number. Once it doesn't have x in it, you'll move it across. But what he's doing is really smart. So we move across the 12, and if I move across 12, what will it turn to?
Negative.
Negative 12. What's next? If I want to find for x, I would need to do what on both sides to cancel off with -2?
Divide by -2.
I have to divide by -2. Right? Why? Well, if I am multiplying x by -2, then to cancel it off, I'll need to do the opposite. I need to divide by -2 on both sides. So what is negative 12 over -2? Somebody tell me. Just 6, right? Because a negative divided by a negative is a positive, number 1. And 2 could go into 12 6 times, so plus 6. So that's the answer there. If he did it like how he was going to do it, then the solution would have looked like this. 12 minus 2x is equal to 0. If you move across the minus 2x, that's going to turn to 12 is equal to 2x. Then you just divide both sides by 2. And x would be equal to 6. Is there anybody in class that does not understand this? Let me know. My quote-unquote favorite child. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Look how she know that. Cause like I say maybe should have forget she use her name. But like, wait. Okay. All right. Vinaya, I know you're not feeling well, but do you understand everything I've been doing so far?
Yes, sir.
All right. Nia, I didn't hear too much in the Form 5 class. Let me know what's going on, Nia.
Yes, sir. Yeah, good.
So,
You
you know, I
sure?
forget me in this class and what.
Wow. That's so much.
Yeah,
60
sadly.
participants. Wow. I'm gonna look Chloe. Chloe, let me know if you're really confused. Chloe, you there?
So I send you a message on WhatsApp.
I'll check the message. Okay, I understand. All right. Cool. So let's move on now. Part C. Do I have any volunteers? It's real easy. Any volunteers? You know what, Nia, help me with this question, right? Nia, get the question I read.
Yes, sir. Huh?
Get the question I read from her.
Okay. N and P are 2 by 2 matrices, such that N equals 4, 1, 3, 2, and P equals 1, 5, 2, 1. Determine NP.
Great. So you want to multiply n by p. So NP is going to be equal to matrix N. What is matrix N?
4 over 3.
4, 1, 3, 2.
Okay.
You wouldn't call it out as if it was a fraction, eh? Because it's not.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful. And then you're multiplying that by p. What is p? What is matrix P?
P would be 1, 5, 2, 1.
Great. So you want to multiply rows by columns. So we starting off with the first row here by the first column here.
Yes.
So
So
4
yeah,
by
4 by 1, 1 by 2.
So we multiply the first row by the column, and we're going to move on to the second row.
Yeah. So it'll be 3 by 1 plus 2 by 2.
Great. So we done
Then
with
you have,
this column.
yes, then move on to the next one. So you have to say 4 by 5 plus 1 by 1. Then 3 by 5 plus 3 by 1. I mean 2 by 1.
I find for 1 mark kind of ridiculous, but I mean easy, but 1 mark is ridiculous. Right? 4 by 1 is, let's do this
1.
quickly.
I mean 4. Oops.
4 by 1 is 4. 1 by 2 is 2. 4 by 5 is 20. 1 by 1 is 1. 3, 4, 15, 2. Right. So 4 plus 2 is 6. 20 plus 1 is 21. 3 plus 4 is 7. 15 plus 2 is 17. Are we okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I guess some practice when I first started my Form 5 class in school. So doing all right with that.
Okay, that's good. And help me with part 2.
I'm given that Pn equals 19, 11, 11, 4. Determine whether matrix multiplication is commutative.
Right. So commutative means that the order doesn't matter. So if the order didn't matter, Pn supposed to give me NP?
Yes.
Did both of them give me the same answer?
No.
No. Right? So to answer this question, you would say Pn was not equal to NP, therefore matrix multiplication is not commutative. You okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there anybody in class here that is absolutely not understanding anything I'm doing here? Tomo. Based on how everybody responses, I feel like we're fine. Right? Ariel, I hear the starter class, but I'm not hearing you anymore. Ariel, let me know what's going on.
So,
The
Can I?
internet is here.
Yeah, the internet giving a little bit of trouble. This is so funny. Think I picture this. Right. Let's move on. I need a volunteer for part 3. Somebody help me with part 3. Ria, you there?
Yes, sir.
Ria, you think you can get away? You're not that forgotten, you know? You're not that forgotten. I will call you in the Form 4 class. I will call you. I will call your name. Real call your name.
So that's Form 4. I can bring Form 4 into Form 5.
Hey, boy, I see what you do there, boy. Right? Okay, part 3. Determine n inverse the inverse of n. First things first, can you tell me the formula for n inverse?
I know what it look like, but I don't know how to like say it.
Give it a shot. Let me hear the something. There's
Um,
1 over
N with the things on the side.
right? So that's the determinant of n. The determinant.
Right.
Say it.
The determinant.
Right? So this is the determinant. Right? Right? And then multiplying that by the what?
By the adjoint.
Excellent. Adjoint of n. Right. Can you just remind me what matrix n was?
I forgot.
All right. N was 4132.
4132.
Let's find the determinant first. How am I going to find the determinant?
I forgot.
I want to make a joke, but I feel like it goes sound mean. I don't know if it goes sound kind of bad. Or if I should say it.
Say it,
Oh.
say it.
So don't.
Okay, I wouldn't say
I
it.
feel like I know what is the joke it gonna make.
I'm not say anything, but
I know what is the joke it gonna make. It's funny. It's funny. I understand.
so the determinant. Could anybody remind Ria how you find the determinant? Anybody? Anybody want to help their fellow
Cross
cop?
multiply.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right?
Wouldn't
So
it be 4 by 2?
hey, don't say
minus
the answer.
3 by 1?
When I say help somebody, I don't mean
So
that.
you cross multiply. So you can
Wait.
say
My
A,
bad.
B, C, and D. So it'll be A by D minus B by C.
Right. So
Oh, yeah.
Ria.
Nikolai was truly done here.
Okay, thank you.
Right. So Ria, what's that gonna be?
So it's 4 by 2 minus 3 by 1.
Right. It don't matter. You can say 2 by 4. You can say 1 by 3. No matter. Hey, look who now messaged my boy. Look Perseus, but she wrote the exams in January, but like look what she now message and say what?
We miss you too.
Wait, I'll
So
listen to her voice now.
she come back for class just for fun.
Wait,
Yeah,
let me
does she
send
join up now?
Let me send the link. I will send the link for she. That she join. Oh, listen, she have voice. I go. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Wait. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Come on and join the class and stop missing out.
Come,
You say you're missing
Perseus.
out,
Come
but
on,
join the class.
Perseus. We have people to like beat.
We
Let
missing
me,
you.
We
We
missing
need
you too. We
workers from
missing
a
you
roti
too.
shop. Come
Why
on.
you come up with
Yeah,
this
come on,
beating thing?
Perseus. Come on,
let
girls.
me read
One
some
time.
let me read some
One
WhatsApp
time.
chat.
Exactly who you're going to beat up, by the way?
Well, it have you and then we have
Probably yes.
Romano.
Whoa,
Nah,
whoa,
it
whoa.
mostly targeted towards Romano.
Wait. Give Romano
Romano, I
first,
thought it was
so I
Nicholas.
could get your heads up now. Give Romano it first, and I will get your heads up. So I'll know it could be me next.
So you go run. Nah, it's
No.
another.
Well, yeah, of course.
It's
Oh,
another.
let me continue. Ria needs to not forget her work. She needs to lock in. Let me help Ria lock in.
Yeah, because she's already the forgotten child, so.
Ria, let me lock in, right? Ria, where's 4 by 2?
8.
8. What is 3 by 1?
3.
8 minus 3 is
5.
bet. Now we need to find the adjoint. So remember how to find the adjoint?
Yes. So it'll be 4, negative 3, negative. No, 4, negative 1.
Okay, you're okay with the negative, right? So we forgot to do something. What do you do the first
Oh,
diagonal?
it's that side. I thought it was.
Wait,
I thought it was the
you're
other
correct.
side.
You're correct with this, right? You have to change the sign for this diagonal and for the other diagonal.
Oh, we have to switch it.
Yes.
Switch it. So it's 2, negative 1, negative 3, 4.
Excellent.
Right.
Now we're gonna combine all of this. So n inverse is going to be 1 all over the determinant. What is the determinant?
5.
Right? And what is the adjoint?
2, negative 1, negative 3, 4.
Right? And if you want to complete this, you need to multiply everything on the inside by 1 over 5.
Right, so it'll be 2 over 5 negative 1 over 5, negative 3 over 5, negative 4. I mean 4 over 5.
Light work, right?
Yeah.
When I kissing on my girlfriend, just tell my boy. What? Well, I just wake up one day and well, these children wanted me to adopt them, so you can't leave the children stranded. And I can't leave all this stranded.
Of course not.
No, you're not
Yeah.
going to do that now.
No.
Some of them need a shelter, they need Casios, they need that help in maths. So I can't just leave them stranded. So
And I want my ones. And
yeah,
if I don't get, I cry.
yeah. We beating Romano. All right, part 4 now.
I could teleport. Watch my teleport.
That was bad. That was bad. All right,
Hey,
sorry
it's
now.
still in your head, boy.
All right, let we continue, right? So Ria, should I? Okay, yeah, Ria, read part 4 for me.
Hence, calculate the values of x and y for which 4132 xy equals 1, 2.
Okay, I'm going to give you all 4 minutes to attempt this question because it's a simultaneous equation question, and we did a question like this just now. Like we just did a question like that. We just did a question like that. All right? So I'm going to give you all 4 minutes. Please attempt something and try to get the correct answer. I go and post up this on my TikTok with so much sharing. Samir, let's chicken boy here. Already do it? I'm gonna check. Yeah, excellent job there, Samir. That's correct. I'll let Priscilla say she's running just now. But in the meantime, Lockeen, try to get this question correct. I'll have 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining. Okay, so the time is up. Did any of you all successfully get through?
Yes, sir. Sir, you mind saying no, sir?
Okay. Right, remember, the matrix of variables is going to be equal to the inverse matrix of coefficients multiplied by the matrix of constants. If you don't remember that, you could manually derive it, and you could go through all the work and get a correct answer still. It's not the end of the world. I wonder if Akira still in class, boy. Yeah, look, Akira changed her name. Yeah. Akira, were you able to successfully get through with the question?
I believe so.
You believe so? Okay. Right. All right, send me working so I can verify if it's correct or not. Yeah, Nikolai, that's perfect working. That's exactly what I want to see. Right, good job. All right, Romano, I see like you're taking a picture of the sun, no? Yeah, right. Ria, talk to me. Were you able to get through Ria? Tell me.
So honestly, no.
No? Okay.
No.
The honesty is good. We could work on it once you're honest.
Okay. I would like that.
Yeah. Look who joined earlier. Look who joined. Look who joined. Look who joined. Oh, I see that.
Hi.
Not Perseus showing up like a celebrity.
Hi.
Perseus, if you hear the thing they're
Good
discussing,
night.
man. If you hear the thing they're discussing. Mira still here? Yeah, look, Mira still here.
Yes.
Let
Hi,
me
Priscilla.
ask.
How are you?
I'm good.
Hello,
You missed you.
Perseus.
We missed you
Hi.
all.
I missed all of you too. All I have to say the exam so was
I know the exam was bad. I look at it and I was,
yeah.
yeah, I see
That
it.
paper one had me stressing.
Okay, I can't defend you with the paper one. I'm not sure if you didn't have any space, any paper, anything to work on. You didn't have any
Yeah,
paper
the
to work on.
paper. So the paper was very small. That one thing I would say. It was small. No, it wasn't like they giving us a big sheet of paper. They was giving us some small sheet of paper and the laptop too. It was too tiny to work on.
Yeah, I don't like they didn't hand they really do shipping this. So yeah, I understand the situation was unfortunate.
Cyril thinking it was gonna bring inequalities for paper three, you know. They didn't do that.
They bring easy stuff in. They bring easier, quote unquote, easier stuff. They didn't bring all inequalities and thing.
I was looking out for inequalities mostly.
Yeah, because you prepare for it. I know you prepare for it. Yeah, boy.
Very much. I want to not fake.
Well, don't give up on maths if you if you didn't do that good, or if you did pass, right? Just like don't give up. You could do it.
I
I
don't know,
believe
sir.
it.
I ain't giving up. I
That's
ain't
good.
giving up. I want
Right?
thing.
That's good. Right? Yeah. All I want to see for CS, remember some maths.
So no, I for my brain
Do
I was
it. Just do it.
For CS,
why?
remember how to find the inverse of our matrix? On
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
If I had a matrix A, how would I find the inverse of it? What's the formula? A inverse is what?
The
Please.
oh my gosh.
It's 1 over something.
1 over the adjacent, let's call it, sir. I forget the name.
Nah, it's a determinant.
Yes, sir, the determinant. I forget the name.
By
As when I just put /A/ beside.
by the adjoint. I feel like you hear that adjacent thing from Nikolai, Nikolai, you're corrupting these minds. You're corrupting the minds of the kids.
Oh, hey, I wasn't the only one.
And Romano too, boy.
For me?
Yeah, boy. All right, so let me get back serious. Ria, you had a lock in and you had to understand this thing. All right. So Perseus, we really appreciated seeing you. All right, we hope everything okay with your life, everything going good.
Everything normal, sir. I really miss the classes and the vibes. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. It was something to look forward to, the vibes and thing. Yeah. Everybody real talking about you, boy.
Aww.
Yeah, especially Mira. Mira can't do without you.
Don't worry, Mira, Riri, please make Sir go ball. I beg you, please.
So
Well,
I
your wish coming. Your wish
I
coming.
was going to Tabanka, honestly. Yeah.
What
It was
Tabanka?
that bad. It was that bad. I was missing she that bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's easy.
I honestly think Karma like catch up to me because I end up cutting my hair short because my hair started dropping real bad and I was like, oh my god. No.
Ugh.
Yeah, that is mean, sir. That is mean.
Sorry. That is kind of mean. But I wouldn't wish balding on my worst enemy. So I take that back. I'm sorry.
Nah,
So don't
so
worry.
when we think about next month, all of we get a buzz cut. That's on it.
Who is
Okay,
we?
I'll be the first one to take it.
So good.
We're going to be genuine.
Who is
Okay.
I
Excuse
didn't
me.
intentional.
Yeah, Nikolai?
Would you
We
imagine
outdated,
if I had
you know?
long hair?
What? Nah. Yeah, that's not
Sir,
Yeah, that's
sir,
not
I believe
Sir, I
I
had
believe
long hair before, sir.
everybody.
Nah. All want to see me when I had a buzz cut. That was long time ago, but
So look like an escape convict though. Jail escape convict. I ain't gonna lie.
if
So
I
I
find
think
it,
everybody that wish to be bold should do that. Your favorite child did say that. So.
exactly. That's why it's your favorite child. That's a reason. You don't want me to
Sir.
go bald.
Yes, sir. I had long hair for some time, but I had also cut it. But that was like a long time ago. I can send you a picture. Oh, my mother still have has long hair now.
I bet.
At a point in time when I was like around 6 no, I was 6 or 5 around there. I'd literally take a scissors and cut like in front of my hair and my father shave off all my hair.
All your head?
No, sorry. No. No.
I look devious. I look kinda evil here. This was a star, by the way. Yeah, I look like a criminal. Yeah, boy. That was a long time ago. Never gonna do that again.
I like that profile picture the person have of Sir what's I forget the name. That the Among Us picture, all of us should go Among Us.
We should do that. Next class, all of we could do that. But Ria, we seriously need to lock in. Ria. Ria, you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Ria, let us go through back the question, and I hope you'll be able to answer this one. So let's read this question. Read this previous question. Come on.
Write the following pair of simultaneous equations as a matrix equation.
Right. So you have to make a matrix of coefficients. I mean, you have to make a matrix of coefficients. Are you seeing the coefficients here are 3, 2, 5, and 4?
Yes.
Right? So we make the matrix of coefficients. Then you make a matrix of variables, x and y. Then you make a matrix of constants. If you want to solve for x, y, this is what we could do, right, Ria? We could call this matrix A. We could call this matrix X, and we could call this matrix B, right? So it'll be
Right.
AX is equal to B. You with more, you're confused.
Yeah, I would too.
Right. I want to find for X. So what would I need to do on both sides? Tell me, what is the opposite of A?
Find the inverse.
I will multiply both sides by what inverse?
A inverse.
Right? And if I do that, A inverse is going to multiply by A, and A inverse is going to multiply by B. You with me?
Yes.
Okay, why do we want this to happen? What is A inverse by A? The what matrix?
The identity.
Right. And what is so special about the identity matrix?
It will give you back.
Yeah, it will give you back
The same
thing.
equation. The same thing.
Right. So if I multiply I by x, I'm just gonna get back what?
I.
Nah.
Or x.
X. I want you to think of I as if it's the number 1. What is 1 by x?
X.
Right. So anything I multiply by I, I'll get back the original thing I multiplied by.
Okay.
And you can see why we want this, right? Because what we end up with on the left-hand side. What did we end up with on the left-hand side?
X.
Exactly, we end up with x. So if you want, Ria, you could memorize this. So the matrix of variables, right, is equal to the inverse matrix of the coefficients multiplied by the matrix of constants. Ria, would you prefer to memorize this or actually learn the procedure?
I could do both.
All right, well, let me see if you remember the procedure, right? Let me see if you remember the procedure.
Oh God.
So can you see that this is, okay, so this is your matrix of what? As a matrix of? As we see. Let me go back. It's okay. The 3, 2, 5, and the 4, they were the what? They were the what?
The coefficient.
Right, so this is the matrix of coefficients. This is the matrix of?
Variables.
This is the matrix of?
You
can say constants.
Constants, right.
So are you seeing that exact same thing over here?
Yes.
Right, so we have a matrix of?
Coefficients.
Matrix of?
Variables.
A matrix of?
Constants.
Right. If any other in a similar position, please lock in. I'm looking at earlier. With my glasses on so I could actually see earlier. Right? Ria? So we could call this A, we could call this X, and we could call this B, right? But before we do anything, right, Ria? Let's see if we had this matrix earlier to deal with. So 4, 1, 3, 2. Does that look familiar? 4, 1, 3, 2. You see that anywhere?
Yeah.
That was matrix what?
N.
So instead of calling it A, what I could call it instead?
N.
Call it N instead.
No.
Right? So I have Nx is equal to Nx is equal to
4, 1, 3, 2.
wait, nx was equal to what? So this is matrix N, this is matrix X, and this is matrix P. So nx is equal to
4, 1, 3, 2.
P. What?
Oh,
This by this is equal to this. See
okay.
that? You understand or not?
Yeah, I understand.
All right. So we have nx is equal to B. I am trying to find for what here?
X.
Right. So I need to get rid of the n. So what could I do on both sides if I want to get rid of the n?
Find the inverse
Right? So I'll multiply both sides by what the inverse are what?
of
So we want to get rid of this. So you'll have to multiply by the
by the inverse of n.
Yes, because the inverse of n, when I multiply this by the inverse of n, what matrix am I going to get?
The identity.
And anything by the identity, you'll get back the original thing. Great. So you'll just get back x. So we're going to multiply both sides by n inverse. You with me?
Yeah.
Right? And we're going to multiply this. So it's going to be n inverse by n. X is equal to n inverse. Right. So what is n inverse by n? Talk to Maria. N inverse by n. That's the what matrix? Anytime I multiply the inverse by the original, what would it be?
The identity.
All right, so that's going to be ix. Right? And that's going to be equal to n inverse by b. And what is so special about I?
When you multiply anything by it, you'll get the same thing.
So where's I by x?
X, Y.
Yeah. So x is going to be equal to n inverse by b. And we know that matrix X is xy. Yeah. And that's supposed to be equal to n inverse by b. Do we know what n inverse is?
Yes, sir. Is 2/5. Yeah, that
So
one.
we have n inverse. And what is matrix B?
1, 2.
Buckle my shoe. That's just how to say it. So let's work this thing out now. So now we do matrix multiplication. So you tell me what to write. So Maria, row by column. So you tell me how we're gonna multiply this. Ian Allen say you could do it. Yeah, Priscilla's here to give you moral support. Priscilla said you could do it as well.
Yes, you got
Okay.
this. I believe in you.
Okay.
So I try not to help you. Let me see if you could figure this out on your own.
Okay. 2/5 by 4/5.
Nah, it's row
Ah,
by column. So you have this row by this column.
oh,
2/5 by
by
again row by column. So this first element here, this second element here, first element here, the second element here.
2/5 by 1.
Right. Plus
1/5 by 2.
yes.
Well, negative 1/5 by 2.
Right. So you multiply the first row by the column. Now you need to move on to the second row. So what's that gonna look like?
Negative 3/5 by 1.
right?
And 4/5 by 2.
Excellent. Have a day. Now we need to see if we can multiply fractions.
Oh, God.
You have a calculator, don't worry. So 2/5 by 1 is just 2/5. And then we have minus 1/5 by 2. What is minus 1/5 by 2? So what's negative 1 by 2?
Negative 2.
Right? So you're going to end up with 2/5. And you have a positive here. It's going to work out to be negative 2/5. A positive and a negative is a what?
Negative.
Right. So that's going to be 2/5 minus 2/5. Right, let's try to work out the bottom now. What is minus 3/5 by 1?
Negative 3/5.
Right, because it's by 1. Anything by 1 is itself. You get back the exact same thing. And then we have 4/5 by 2.
8/5.
Right?
8/5.
8/5. So we have 2/5 minus 2/5. What's that equal to?
Sorry, is that in here?
What is 2/5 minus 2/5?
0.
Right? What is minus 3 plus 8?
5.
What's 5/5?
1.
Right. Ria, you have a Casio, you need a Casio.
No, I don't have a Casio.
You want a Casio?
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay. You want a Casio?
If I want a Casio, sir, I don't know how pretty attached to my shop.
You.
Ria,
So
believe me. So switch to
That's
the Casio. Trust
disappointing.
me.
I
Switch to the Casio. Switch. Believe me, switch. It will
like
make a big difference.
I given you a free Casio. It's still in the box.
Nah, so we had to run down Ria with our routine. No. No.
Whoa, okay.
I
I don't know
swear,
what's wrong with Ria.
she
Boy.
weapon is the roti right now. Like I swear, everybody she want to beat with a roti.
I don't know.
Okay, so now I know the word, the forbidden word in this class is sharp. Jeez.
Yeah, like
And you know
why?
she had to say it again.
You know what this is
Sorry.
like? This is like when them girl with them toxic man and your best friend saying, leave that man, leave that man, leave that man.
And
One
then Ria
button
holding on to she calculator, bowling. No, it's
Why
not
like
calculator.
it's like you're holding
He
back
didn't do
yourself.
nothing wrong.
You holding back yourself
But
from
he
yourself.
didn't. He even purple.
And this class getting more frightening every day, boy.
I find so.
Like, people I expected to be nice people turning out to be vicious people, boy.
Anyways, Ria, what is X and what is Y?
Wow. Afraid to talk, but 0, 1.
X is 0 and
X
Y
is
is
0 and Y is 1.
right. I don't know why you want holding on to that sharp boy.
That's right.
Okay, I'm not holding on to it, but it's like it's been my calculator since I was in school, and it was there through the hard times, you know.
Bro, I still have my
Mhm.
sharp since day 1. Since I start Form 1.
You know.
The
Well,
buttons.
I wouldn't mind switching to the Casio though. I'll admit I wouldn't mind switching to the Casio. It's just
Well,
I can't.
so now looking at the answers, we have 0 X's.
Yay!
Well, we had plenty of X's in the Form 4 class. If you ask
What?
Nikolai, he was actually the police.
Nikolai was
Somebody
attacking
had
people, boy.
42 X's. I don't know
Nikolai
what
was
that
attacking
means.
people, boy.
We had
Nikolai
12
was
X's,
attacking
42
people.
X's, 21 X's. Yeah.
I don't know
Nikolai
what them was doing, but them had 42 X's.
I don't think we should ask what it was doing, Nikolai. I really don't think we should ask.
Nah, I don't want to, I'm not that curious, sir. I'm not that
That's
curious.
good. That's good. Curiosity kills us, you know what they say. So, like, Ria,
I only hope they know themselves.
I don't judge nobody. Ria,
Curiosity kills the roti hunter.
right, Ria, I need to know, do you actually understand this?
So understand, cause you're going over it with man,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I'll understand better on my own if I just like do a couple questions on my own. I
And if you
mean,
get a Casio, for sure.
and if I get a Casio,
Right.
right? But it's like a lot of steps.
What do you mean there's a lot of steps?
It's a lot of steps, and a lot of things to write, to remember, so you'll get all your marks. And I think that is what like thing in there. Because what if I write something wrong and it's like, you know?
Bro, if you had wrote this, you'd get full marks. That's full marks. I do all of this because I don't like to teach all that to memorize now. I want all to actually understand what the hell you're doing. So that's why the show it is. So they could actually figure it out in the exam. But if you write this, you get full marks.
Okay, but I understand though.
You need to practice on your own. You need to be doing work actively. Yeah. You need to be actively doing work and sending to me. You can't get rusty. Otherwise, it's pointless, you know. You have to be doing work on your own. Right? Yeah. Before I leave, I want to do the 2026 question. Let's do that. Perseus, trauma.
Yes. Yes.
All right, let me go, right? So, Ria, you're not escaping. You're really not escaping, Ria. You say I forget you? Well, I go on extra remember you. That make any sense. Your name's soon gonna be changed to Sir's most remembered child.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. So read the first part for me. Actually, read the whole question.
Okay. The matrix P written in terms of A, where A is a real constant, is as follows. P equals 3A, 4, 6, 2A. Calculate the determinant of P in terms of A. Calculate the values of A for which matrix P is singular. And calculate P inverse for which P is non-singular.
All right. Do you all know why you can't find the inverse of a singular matrix or no? Do any of you all know? Samir, do you know? Samir, do you know why you can't find the inverse of a singular matrix?
Because the determinant is 0.
Yeah, and can you divide by 0?
No.
Remember, like, as soon as you join the form for class, I'll ask you a question like that. Ask if you could divide by 0.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember the formula for inverse, right? To find the inverse of, say, P, it'll be 1 over the determinant of P by the adjoint of P. But if the determinant is 0, you can't divide by 0. As a matter of fact, I want to put 1 divided by 0 in on the calculator for man. Do that for me. And tell me what you get. Put 1 divided by 0. And tell me what you get. What is 1 divided by 0?
Error of 2.
Exactly. You cannot divide by 0. So, and remind me, guys, what do you call a matrix whose determinant is 0? What do you call that?
Singular matrix.
Right, so you can't find the inverse of a singular matrix because you can't divide by 0. Cool. So Ria, let's get cracking. So we have a matrix P, and matrix P is (3A), 4, 6, and 2A. In the first part, they want us to figure out the determinant. So, Ria, remember the symbol for determinant?
Is it the line P line?
The lines
Right.
on the other side. And how would I find the determinant?
the first column.
Nah, not column.
No, well, it will be like 3A by 2A
Right?
minus 4 by 6. Like
Yes.
that.
So the first diagonal minus second diagonal.
Diagonal. Okay.
Right? So what is 3 by 2?
6.
A by A is?
A squared.
Right? 4 by 6 is?
24.
Great, that's the answer. Is there anybody in class that feel like they can't figure out that question?
No.
Let me know, like, give me some
Is it
feedback.
actually, sir,
Yeah.
is it necessary to carry down to A, or that would be just the answer?
If it's necessary to carry down or calculate the determinant of P in terms of A. It is in terms of A.
No, but it's saying A squared. Wouldn't that be
No, like it in terms of A, right? Where A is the variable. So the determinant of P is in terms of A. Okay, let me show you what I mean, right? Watch this, right? If I told you that 2 bananas cost the same as 1 mango, aren't I writing the cost for a mango in terms of a banana?
yes, sir.
If I tell you that the price of a banana squared is equal to the price of a mango, aren't I writing the cost of the mango in terms of B, which is a banana?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when they say in terms of A, obviously we'll have A in it because A is the unknown in the matrix. We don't know what A is. However, we do know that matrix A, however, we do know that A is a real constant. I wonder if you understand.
Yes, sir.
So you saw that you got the determinant, but it was in terms of A. A was the unknown. Cool. Yeah, sure you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ria, let's move on to part 2. Read part 2 for me.
Determine the values of A for which matrix P is singular.
Okay, if it is singular, what do we know?
Is equal to 0.
What is equal to 0?
Matrix P? No.
It's what is equal to 0. It's what? Starts with D.
Determinant.
Right? Its determinant is equal to 0. Right? So Ria, that in other words, the determinant of P would have to be equal to
0.
Right. So we could say 6A squared minus 24. And if it is singular, then that entire thing is supposed to be equal to what?
0.
Right. So we end up with an equation now. The equation now becomes 6A squared minus 24 is equal to 0. Yeah?
Yeah.
But tell me, how am I going to find for A now? I need to make A the subject of the formula.
We move across the 24.
If I move across negative 24,
Changes to plus. So it'll be 6A squared equals to 24.
Right? What to do next?
We divide. Right.
Something like somebody busting some hard parts today, boy. Yeah.
No, my mother blowing she knows. She just blowing she brains out. Sorry.
Right? So I'll divide both sides by 6.
Yeah.
Right? So what is 6 into 24?
4.
Right? And so I have A squared. And I need to find for A. What is the opposite of square?
Square root.
Right, so I'll square root both sides. And what is the square root of 4?
2.
Right. Now, if you are an exceptional student, which I believe all of you guys are, this is what I would recommend. This is like to go one step above. So pay attention, guys. When you find the square root of 4, is there only one solution or are there two solutions?
2.
There are two. A would be equal to plus or minus 2. However, A would have to be equal to, as 2 is an element of real numbers. If you want to go extra, you could write a statement. And let me explain why I'm writing that. They said that A was a what? A was a what?
Constant.
Not just any constant, but
A real constant.
yeah, do you all know what the set of real numbers is? Do you all know what real numbers are?
Well, when you say real numbers, numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're not real.
Yeah. So like, wait, let me just check something real quick. Oh yeah, well, wait, my bad. If it's a real number, then yeah, -2 would be a solution, right? It would be a solution. Yeah. Because let me just address that one time, right? I just want to address that one time. So A is an element of real numbers. And if it is a real number, real numbers basically include all the numbers. So it would include rational numbers, right? It would include rational numbers. It would include integers. And if you don't know what these are, I'll specify just now. But essentially, real numbers include everything. So rational, integers, whole, and it includes natural numbers. So if you don't know, rational numbers are numbers that I could represent as a fraction. If you don't know what an integer is, an integer would include negative whole numbers. So negative whole numbers, 0, and positive whole numbers. So it would include like, so I could say like -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, all the way to infinity. We everybody know what a whole number is. A whole number would be from 0 onwards, 0, 1, 2, etc. And a natural number would be like the set from 1, 2, 3 down the line. So if it's a real number, then it will include every single number you could think of, right? Even irrational numbers. And irrational numbers are numbers that you can't represent as a fraction. So like pi or the square root of 3. So, Ria, you would have just written 2 ends. Ria, ain't you just write 2?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but you'll lose a mark.
Probably, yeah.
You'll lose a mark though, because they say determine the what? Determine
The values of A.
this is singular or plural?
Plural.
Right. Okay, who here would have gotten the 1 mark as opposed to the 2 marks?
I would have gotten the 1 mark.
Yeah, you had to be careful, right? Samir, you either get the 2 marks or you either get 1 mark.
So okay, that
Yeah, again,
which
that,
over for which for 2?
yeah, part 2. Would you have had remember that the square root gives you a positive and a negative solution?
I don't think I put that.
Ah, well, you would not get the full 2 marks then. They said determine the values of A, right? Furthermore, they said A is a real constant. So if we're talking about the element of real numbers, that would include anything you could think of. And when you find the square roots of 4, you actually get a positive 2 and negative 2. As both of them would give you, if you multiply them out by itself, both will give you back 4. So yeah, your solution is supposed to be A is equal to plus or minus 2. That's why they said values. So yeah. Right. All right, part 3 now. So Ria, read part 3 for me.
Determine P inverse for which P is non-singular.
Right. So P is non-singular. So tell me, what is the formula for P inverse?
1 over the determinant multiplied by the adjoint.
Oh, yeah. Wait, take a second. Oh, let's see my baby cousin just now. Okay, I guess not.
No, I didn't. I was
Yeah.
concerned. I was in the
That's good. Right? 1 over the determinant of P. Multiply by the what? So Maria, so you multiply 1 over the determinant, you're gonna multiply this by the
The adjoint.
right.
I thought I would say it. Sorry.
Oh, now my baby cousin, like my baby cousin, he didn't he had his chest and thing exposed and he keep running towards me to hug me up and thing and I forget how the camera on.
Oh.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. So let me calculate this thing now, right? So we need to figure out the determinant of P. Didn't we already find that?
Yeah.
Right, so the determinant is 6a squared minus 24. Right, so that'll be 1 all over 6a squared minus 24. Right, and we multiply that by the adjoint, right? So
Yeah.
if our matrix is 3a, 4, 6, 2a, what would the adjoint of P be?
2a negative 4 negative 6 3a.
Right, so what am I gonna write here?
Um 2a over 6a squared minus 2. Oh, we reject. Okay.
Very sure. Right, so for P inverse, to finally settle the answer, right? I believe you're supposed to get full marks for this, right? But I'll show you all the most simplified solution. So now we'll multiply everything inside by the 1 over 6a squared minus 24. So that'll be 2a all over 6a squared minus 24. What else?
Negative 4 over 6a squared minus 24. Negative 6 over 6a squared minus 24.
Yeah, it's something like you're going through it like you're fed up. Like you're going to bounce.
3.
Somebody with a chicken roti.
3a over 6a squared minus 24.
Right, now Samir, do you think this is the simplest form?
No.
Nah, right? If you notice, right, in the denominator, I could actually pull out 2. Now this is this is unnecessary, right? But if you want to be on the merit list, like if you want to show that you know your stuff, I'd recommend doing this. And I think it's right out. You see the most perfect answer. So Ria, if I factor out 2 from the denominator, what would I write? So I'm pulling out 2 from 6a squared minus 24. So what by 2 would give me back 6a squared?
3a squared?
Right, and what by 2 would give me back 24?
12?
Right, you'll see why I'm doing this shortly. Then I have minus 4 on top. What could I pull out from 6 and 24? I could pull out 2 again, and
Yeah.
if I pull out 2 again, I'll write 3a squared minus 12. Right, and notice I have 6 on top, right? So I'm trying to think to myself, is there anything I could pull out that I could use to cancel off? Think to yourself, could I pull out 6 from 6a squared minus 24? Is 6 a factor between 6 and 24? Is 6 a factor?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Ria, what would I have to multiply 6 by to get back 6a squared?
A squared.
And how much times I would have to multiply by 6? What?
4.
4, right? Negative 4. I'd have to multiply 6 by negative. And over here now, could I pull out 3 from 6a squared minus 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be 2a squared
A squared
minus,
8.
right? So now we could write the final, most simplified answer. And we're Gucci, man. So as you can see, right, Ria, this 2 and this 2 will cancel off. 2 into 2 is 1, 2 into 4 is 2, 6 and the 6 will cancel off. The 3 and the 3 will cancel off. So your most simplified answer is A all over 3a squared minus 12, right? And then it's gonna be minus 2 here all over what?
3a squared minus 12.
Then what about over here?
A squared, no.
Take your time. 6 into 6 is what? What is 6 into 6?
Oh, 1 over a squared.
Forget the negative sign. Be careful.
Minus 1 over a squared.
Over here, it's gonna be A. Yeah, and that's as simple as it gets. That's as simple as it gets. Right? And you could say and you could also make the statement, like again, I want to show you the most ideal answer. So I have a question, guys. Look at the determinant. Could I have a question? Guys, can I find the inverse of a singular matrix? Tell me yes or no. Could I find the inverse of a singular matrix?
No.
No, I can't. So I would advise you, right? Like, look at this. In part 2, they said determine the value of A for which a matrix is singular. So I would now write in part 3, I would add this extra part. I would say where A is not equal to plus or minus 2. And I'm adding that part because if A is positive 2 or if A is negative 2, then I'm going to get 0 in the denominator. And that's a problem because you can't find the inverse of a singular matrix. Right? Because you... Okay, great. So next class, transformational matrices fit. You don't know? Ria, I'm gonna give you homework, eh? And you had to do the homework, Ria. Whatever you learned today, you can't forget it. You're suddenly the most remembered child. How does it feel to be the most remembered child?
Well, honestly,
a lot of work.
Yeah, that's...
Sir, she feeling emotional now, sir. Sir, she feeling emotional, sir.
Daryl had to say like, oh, wow.
Ria sound like she want to hit somebody with a chicken roti.
I want to hit myself with that chicken roti right now. I need to knock out.
Well, knock out by hitting yourself with that chicken roti.
Okay, sir's adopted son.
That was
because I want to know how you are Nikolai's number one.
No, I's the OG adopted son, and Nikolai is the first.
Well, not to Nikolai.
Well, Romano, I had to say Nikolai is slightly above it because Nikolai was in.
Well, yeah.
was only 24-hour live with me and thing. He
Well,
stayed
yeah.
doing some. Yeah. I know Nikolai before, but you real up there too because you make the edit and thing for me. So yeah, I feel
So
like
we
we
could
like
squeeze
connected.
equals then.
Well, Nicola is the OG Matt Bible, and I is the OG adopted son. Yeah.
Suppose so.
Yeah.
How much children Sorelli have, eh? I confused.
Too much. Too much. It should be just 2.
My girlfriend, let's see what my girlfriend messaged me. She said, wait, let's see what she tell me. Wait, she said you're broke though. Kahano Chong. She said this. Yeah. Tama broke.
Damn sick.
So you won't be broke, sir. Your children have money, sir.
Sure, our money.
Whoa. Speak for
Okay,
yourself.
Nikolai.
Wait, and
Oh,
wait,
well.
and wait. And one of them in a roti shop already. Free
Well,
roti time.
last time I checked.
Wait, I don't think I any better, you know, honestly. Well, I have 100, or they might think I have money, but I just
I think I have
I
400
say
right
You know
now.
how sad it is to know that your bank account have less than $100 in it?
Whoa.
And
Yeah.
on my bank account, so I
Right
could,
now,
as of right now.
right now my bank account has $74 in it though. Yeah, boy. I was
That's
sure.
a real,
money, right?
that's a real specific number. So I feel like you're not lying.
I know lying.
Yes.
I was sure. I think it's joke I'm making here. Things really
Are
depressing.
you serious, sir?
Yeah, boy. I was
Things
sure.
are real hard, boy. Hey,
But-
it's real hard, boy. Whoa.
Wait. I'm glad that number for cents wasn't one higher, you know.
Yeah, boy.
Wow, it just starts up with the brain rot. Why do they do that for?
I go be so oldest daughter and bring in the cash, don't worry.
That's good. Don't worry, I will make it and I will make it. I will be known all over the Caribbean just now. I will make
Wait. Say, see why Yada beat Romano with the roti first?
Why?
Because he started with the brain rot first.
I will love it.
He's the youngest here.
Romano?
Yeah.
What? If what?
And one all is 16 or something.
I 16, yeah.
Right. Why you say it like that? He's like, I 16, yeah.
I am 21. You know what I mean? 9 plus 10. I am not actually 21, but
So
I'm
how
so-
you cannot be
I am-
my age, so? No, sir. You can't be 21. You're
I
older
am-
than 21.
I am 49.
Oh,
Nah.
that is believable.
Yeah, that's.
That
He
is
looked the
believable.
age too.
Nah,
He looked
nah,
the
nah.
age too.
Wow,
In that
wow.
case, then Romano can be your son,
Wait,
not adopted.
wow.
You just dig yourself into them.
Who else here is 17? Is that odd number then?
Yeah, boy. But I know Akira and you're 22.
Yes, I was 20.
20 or 22?
Oh,
20.
I thought you
I
was
was trying to
over.
think I was the oldest one here, and I was like, wow. But nah.
Mira, how old are you? No, Riyadh talking. Riyadh, how old are you?
19.
Are you young? You're real young. It's like baby age. My sister is 19. I'm actually 22. Yeah. But still 19, like we're real young. Wow. It's a baby. Yeah.
So we have a 16-year-old here and I's baby? What?
Take the role. Take the role.
You see now, it's like my sister is the same age now, so I will look at you as if you was like, you know, a baby.
Okay, I understand. I like the baby everywhere I go. In my workplace, I'm the youngest person there as well. So I was like, the baby, they like what?
I don't know what to tell you.
How do I say?
He is like, everywhere you go is the youngest.
Everywhere. And
Wait, so what time I can pass for the roti?
All you know,
All you get this dude something to eat.
yeah, for real, I want some roti.
Yeah.
Mira, need the flour there. We coming.
Mira, I want a shrimp roti. A shrimp.
So, back up the shrimp roti. You gonna take a goat roti or something? The shrimp roti.
I could take a goat. I could take a goat.
I don't want a goat roti. I don't like that. I don't like goat.
The shrimp roti does taste boss. The one thing.
That I saying in UE, you're getting like a huge one for $30. So like, yeah, your competition.
Wait.
$30.
Yeah,
And this restaurant selling it for all $50, $70 for a small roti, and again about 5 shrimp in it.
You know, we
When
need
I
to
went
for
to
that.
Bego,
For that.
when I went to Bego, I paid $95 for shrimp, and that hurt my feelings so bad because I only got like 7 shrimp.
You had a buy down higher purchase? Wow.
No, because it hurt my feelings. I was like flabbergasted.
I am flabbergasted as well. I'm flabbergasted.
My gasted was flabbers. I couldn't believe myself. Couldn't believe my eyes, my ears, nothing.
How long may I eat a shrimp? I might as well take the shrimp roti and not yes.
Yeah, Mira, we want the expensive thing. Next thing somebody said lobster roti and thing, boy.
You know, I was not thinking.
It actually have
Wait,
that.
we go buy by giving me that.
Just give me all the roti.
Excuse me. All who want shrimp
Man,
roti.
I just been too
Wait,
greedy.
that wanted all the roti there?
Listen to me. All who want shrimp roti, get up early in the morning and go and catch a boat and get a shrimp yourself.
We go do that. Don't worry, we go do that.
Do you open a business on this shit?
We could do that, but I hope you're giving me extra roti though. Extra roti.
Hey, all you can do free thing, all you can get free thing just so you know you gotta work for it.
But you tell you was getting thing.
Wait. I thought you make a deal already. I thought you made a deal.
Hey, technically the roti free. I don't know about the shrimp in the roti. Oh.
So we had to buy the shrimp to go with the free roti?
Why are we
No,
buying
we have
roti
to
by
go in
itself?
the sea and catch the shrimp.
Oh.
But why are we buying roti by itself though? Like, who does that? You know,
Some
like
people do that.
It actually had that in high school. Roti without any chicken or not.
But
So a lot of people buy that. How you could eat roti without meat? No
Okay,
offense to the
I will
vegetarian.
not
No.
take that slander. I could eat a dapuri just so without anything in it.
I just do that. I just do
Put
that.
Dalapuri, yeah, and probably bust of trouble. Like if it's like, I don't know, if it's like, never mind.
Now we make him worried. What he was
So
wanting.
walk. Wait, who walk off? Somebody walk off.
Like Romano.
No, why you come
Yeah.
back?
Okay. He
Sir.
like Andrew.
Yeah.
Sir, why your camera keep zooming in and zooming out?
Wait, watch this.
So feel he not edit. That is what.
It's zooming in, sir.
Look, that the apple quality right there.
Whoa.
Wait, I'll give it a second. Wait,
So the lens keep finding you or something?
the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. That's what the camera listening to. I think. I hope I could find X the same way like the camera could find me. I hope I could find X and Matt the same way.
No, not really.
I glad I got away. So your turn now.
Yeah, press yes. I hope you get a 1 or a 2.
I hoping so too. Same.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, I gonna call it a night. I have UE work to do, and I wake up early in the morning.
Sir, I talking here and I have a host that space to finish up, sir.
Yeah, we're
Yourself,
really,
so not
nah,
to
nah,
yourself.
getting time here. Have a good night, guys. It was a good class. It was real vibes. Later.
Yeah.
Good night,
Good
guys.
night, yeah.
Good night.